Greetings again, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of this journey. I was very, very happy to see the response to the post I made yesterday, seeing how many of you are really called to join me on this journey and are feeling that pull towards cleansing and detoxing the body. So I was very happy because it confirms that, my decision to kind of put myself out there was a good one. So we have a lot. I have a lot that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to try to do short videos and kind of break up the information in digestible chunks. So we're going to start just by, demystifying the word detox, because a lot of people get intimidated by that word, and really all it is your body naturally detoxifies all the time. It's a natural detoxifying machine. So when we say that we are detoxing or cleansing the body, we're just taking that time to support the body in its natural function so that it can have an easier time at maintaining the balance that it is meant to maintain. So essentially what that means is that we are limiting as much as we can our intake of toxic products. So we're always going to be exposed to toxins in the environment, but we're making a conscious choice to eliminate those foods, eliminate those thoughts and feelings that are toxic to our body. So that's all it is. So yesterday I mentioned part of this journey, at least the first 10 days of this journey, for me, involve focusing on a majority, if not 100% alkaline diet over the next 10 days. And I just want to clarify for those who are not familiar with the terms alkaline and acidic, what that means. And I want to try to break it down in very simplistic terms, not to go too scientific on you guys. But essentially what it is, it's a measure of the pH that basically certain foods that you consume will have an acidic effect on your pH, and certain foods that you consume will have an alkaline effect on your pH. And when we look at the pH of the blood, it's always at around 7.4. So the body is going to naturally want to maintain that balance. It's always going to work to maintain that balance. So since 7.4, anything between 7 and 14 is alkaline. Anything between 0 and 7 is acidic. So 7.4 is slightly alkaline. So the body is always going to work towards maintaining that. So what happens when we start to consume too many highly acidic foods is that our body has to compensate and has to work very hard to compensate. So it can result in inflammation, pain, discomfort, chronic disease. So we're trying to help our body maintain that balance. So when we're detoxing, it's very, very important to really shift towards the other side of the scale. So on a day-to-day, we probably consume way too many acidic foods, and we want to push towards that alkaline side of the scale because that will support the body in what it's trying to do. So if we want to break down what are acidic foods versus what are alkaline foods, typically acidic foods consist of alcohol, coffee, your processed sugars, your refined sugars, your processed foods, your animal products, so your meat and your dairy. These are all highly acidic foods. So you want to minimize these. And for the purpose of this detox, you want to eliminate them if possible. Now, on the alkaline side, the alkaline is going to consist of your vegetables, a lot of your raw fruits, a lot of your nuts and seeds. And when I say a lot, there are some nuts and seeds, some grains, some fruits which fall into the slightly acidic category, but you'll never find a fruit or a nut or a grain that's on the highly acidic side. So aiming towards the 0 to 3 end of the scale. So these are all relatively safe foods when we're talking about an alkaline diet. So what we want to do over the next 10 days is consume the raw fruits, the raw vegetables, a lot of the beautiful salads, raw nuts, raw seeds, and eliminate the animal products, the refined sugars, the processed foods, to really push us towards that 100% or near 100% alkaline diet over the next 10 days while we're detoxing. In addition to the foods that we're eating, though, we also want to pay attention to our emotional state and our mental state. So what are the thoughts that we're thinking and how are we feeling? Because all of these also have an impact on our pH. So they can contribute to the acidity of our body, or they can contribute to the alkalinity of our body. So if you're in negative emotional states or having recurring negative thoughts, you want to release those as much as possible, because those will contribute to your acidic state. So you want to, it's not just about the food that you eat, but you're working on the state of your mental health and your emotional health as well. This is all very, very important to your detox. If you know that being exposed to certain situations or certain people are stressful or have a negative impact on your state of mind and your state of emotional health, take a break from those things as much as you can while you're detoxing, because all of these things have an effect. And you want to support your body as much as you can.